Sticking with football, following an external investigation on whether or not there have been racial issues within the Iowa Hawkeyes football team, yesterday the results of the review were released, which found that the environment did in fact have many African-American players who felt bullied and demeaned, while recommending steps for head coach Kirk Ferentz and athletic director Gary Barta to take in order to improve the culture. The review was commissioned by the Hawkeyes and was conducted by a Missouri-based law firm after claims were made by more than 60 former players of racial inequality in the football program. The review found plenty of positives in the program, but had 3 coaches singled out who abused their power and verbally abused and bullied players. The most notable is former strength and conditioning coach Chris Doyle, who has since split ways with the program after a $1 million buyout settlement. And while some players have said they felt it wasn't all on Doyle, the challenge now for Coach Ferentz is to commit to the changes and listen to feedback from his players.
Demanding versus demeaning. I think that's where the line is, and all coaches have to be careful of that. Probably most of us, teachers, coaches, anybody that works with other people, you have to, think twice, act once. And, so that is unacceptable. Is there a pattern of it? That's a question you have to ask. Is it correctable? That's a question you have to ask. Those are judgments that I've had to make, and then I've got to answer to people too about those things. So, as I said earlier, I'm confident we're going to move forward. I'm confident there will be less of that kind of feedback from any of our players. Basically, in my mind, the construction, the corrections and teaching should be directed at actions and behaviors, not. It should never be personal.